Hey guys, this is Krama. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to revisit a lock that I've picked quite a while ago. This is Mindy Pagoda. It's ranked purple on the LPU, and I believe that it is unjustly ranked so high. One of the reasons why it is purple is probably the novelty mechanism. This is indeed unlike any other mechanism you can find on the market. It looks sort of like this. You have 3 discs which need to be set on a certain depth before the core turns. But the thing is, they're not so wide spaced. They're stacked one atop of the other, and the description, which is mostly nonsensical, will imply that all 3 discs need to be set on a very specific depth, which I don't think is the case in practice. Also, this picture implies that there is a groove for sliders, but there are no sliders in this lock. The other thing, I am fairly certain that all of these keys in all of these Mindy Pagoda flight keys are the same. I don't think that they have different bitting. I will try to measure it, so if you have it, you can check it and maybe leave a comment if it's really so. Let's see. So the width of the first tooth, or whatever you want to call it, is about 1/10 of an inch. Then from the first to the second is slightly less than 2/10 of an inch. And sorry, let's get that on camera. You see, that's 2 is here, and this is I should have probably changed the battery, but what you gonna do? And from first to third is slightly less than 3/10 of an inch. Anyway, you can compare and tell me if your key is indeed like this one. So the other thing you want to take care of, is that the plug is, as it usually is the case, narrower than the core itself, but the grooves for the key are wider than the plug itself. So when you're tensioning, you don't want to go too far on the side, because you will hit the core and you won't be able to rotate the plug. So what you want to do is keep the tensioner inside the plug and not reaching far out to this rim. Let me show you the discs, if you will be able to see it. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so you have a black disc, barely seeable on the 3rd position. You have sort of a silver looking one on the 2nd, and sort of a brass looking one on the 1st. Let's see if you can see it better like this. Now, you don't need to set all 3 of these discs. You only need to slightly push this black one. That's the 3rd. And let me show you. Okay. Make sure that the lock is locked. You don't need to put the pressure. Sorry, you don't need to put the tension before you slightly press this black disc. You press it lightly, and that's all it takes. You don't want to overpress it because you might flip it. But I just want to show you that this 1 second open is not a fluke. So, not tensioning it yet. Press the black one slightly and you're open. So like I said, you don't need to set all of the discs. Probably you will need to set only the third, the black one. The other peculiarity I found is that pressing the black disc works on this lock only on the on this side. Depends which way you want to look at, but if this is down, then on the left side. Can't make it work on the right for some reason. Anyway, to show you one more time, no flukes were involved in picking this lock. That's that. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time.